Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're gonna take a look at October's progress update for Lost Ark. Amazon Games just posted this article a few minutes ago. We're gonna take a look at it together. Some exciting news here because we're getting close to the beta, and this article is mostly about the beta. Our Western version is finally starting to catch some shape. First of all, before we get into it, I just want to apologize to those of you who follow me, because in the last 2 weeks I haven't been able to upload any video. That is mostly because two of my close family members died at different times during the past month, and because of that, me, my wife and other members of the family, we were busy setting up their funerals, and it was just a whole train of grief and hardship. Basically my mind was a little bit distracted. However, nothing to worry about for you, just saying the reason why I didn't upload anything in the last 2 weeks for the first or second time in the last 3 years since I've been covering Lost Ark. Cool. So let's get into the article. We have closed beta. First of all, they've added a couple of days to the beta. I tweeted about this a few weeks ago on my Twitter feed. By the way, if you're not following me on Twitter, the link is in the description below. I tweet a lot of dank memes there. So the beta dates are now November 4th to November 11th. We have a full 7 day, a full week of beta, which is obviously amazing. So thank you, Amazon Games, for that. During the beta, they said that we're going to be able to test a lot of interesting things. First of all, the primary focus for them, because for us, we're just going to jump in there and just either go to PvP or just level up various classes. We're going to just have fun and just kill it. But for them, the primary focus will be technical aspects of the game, such as server stability, tech integrations, and large-scale bug crushing. The CBT will also be non-NDA, so this is the first and only chance for other content creators to also show Lost Ark to their audiences, the Western version of Lost Ark, and I'm very thrilled to finally have Lost Ark in the spotlight. I really hope that many other content creators, not just fans like myself that have been playing for years, will jump into the beta or get invited actually by Amazon Games to show the game, because this is the one chance we have to show during this one beta that we have from now to release. In my opinion, very important to really milk this one. They did mention that there will be updates in between the beta and the release, so some of the content that we see here might actually be outdated by the time we get to release. Because of that, as a content creator, I really wanted to have some guides for you guys before day one. I think some things are important to be known before we actually jump onto the train and play. So because of that, I think I'm gonna have to just double check with someone from Amazon if the things I want to talk about will actually be outdated or not. Some exciting things that we have installed for us with the beta is a new Prologue, the updated version of the Prologue, which now exists, by the way, on the Korean servers. Those of you who have played way back in the days know that the Prologue was different compared to how it is now. We're getting the most recent version in the West, which is very nice. It's a much more beginner-friendly version than the original Prologue was. Also, to be noted that we will start straight with Rohendel. Rohendel, for those of you who are new or newer to the game, is another continent that was not part of any Lost Ark release so far. It's something that came a couple of months after every other release. We're getting it straight from day one. This adds a little bit more depth to the end game of Lost Ark, because we're gonna get new lands to discover, thus new achievements, new story, new quests, new dungeons. So more content straight from the get-go, which is great in my opinion for the Western audience. I'm really thankful to Smilegate and Amazon for that, and I also believe that because of how far ahead Lost Ark is in Korea right now, this is actually a very welcomed change. Level caps will increase to 55 for character level and 100 for expedition level. Again, if you're new, the level cap in Lost Ark is actually 50. These extra 5 levels from 50 to 55, they just give you skill points that you can improve your skills with. So your hardest hitting skills are going to be better. And if you do get to 55, not in the beta because it takes months to acquire these extra 5 levels, but when you do, overall your character is going to do 10% more DPS. Expedition level is your account level, sort of a prestige thing. The more you play Lost Ark and do anything in the game, the more you get this expedition levels, and you get some interesting rewards from them. Level 50 of expedition level is nice. It's an it's a nice level to reach. It's an okay grind. Level 100 is actually great for even more depth to the end game, as I was telling, for our Western version. Very, very nice. Plus, we're also making the Power Pass available for the duration of the closed beta. The Power Pass is a way for you to bypass the leveling process, assuming you already have leveled manually a character from 1 to 50, then your second, third, fourth class can take advantage of this Power Pass, which I'm guessing you will be able to purchase with the cash shop currency that they give everyone for free. I'm going to tell you about that a bit later. A little bit myself skeptical about releasing this Power Pass straight from the beta. I know that very many of you guys wanted to have a way to get more classes to level 50 and try out the content there. At level 50 you try out endgame PvE content. For those of you who love PvPing, you don't need to worry about all of this because you can start PvPing, being equalized, and everything is fair starting with level 27 when you reach the first town. So nothing to do with the PvP side of things. But if you want to try the PvE side, then this is a good opportunity for you to try more than one class in our CBT. Now, I said I'm a little bit skeptical, and that is because there's going to be a lot of eyes on our game now with the CBT being non-NDA. A lot of other content creators are going to show the game to their audiences, and I don't want people to get the wrong idea in a way on how these level boosts work and what is their purpose, because I myself know that the purpose is for yourself when a new class gets released, so you can, you know, boost that new class if you want to play it and just get a little bit closer than rock bottom bare minimum level 50 to where your main is at that moment. Get a little bit closer to that. That's why you use these level boosts. They don't really have any major impact in the grand scheme of Lost Ark, but you know, just being there and a brand new person coming to the game and just seeing it like that, probably going to be available with cash shop currency also, which by the way, they're going to give every player is going to receive 40,000 cash shop currency to try out. That is a lot, by the way, of cash shop currency. This is going to be taken away, of course, after the beta. This is just for testing the cash shop, which is another interesting thing, that we're going to have the cash shop in the closed beta. Obviously, not all the items that are going to be available now in the cash shop. This is not going to be all of them, right? There's going to be more added later down the road, but myself, I'm really curious to see what westernization of the business model and the cash shop they have done to it. This is one of my biggest curiosities, to see what they have done with this one. To join the closed beta, in case you're new, you can either sign up on their website for a chance to be invited for free, or you can purchase a founders pack. They start from $15 onwards. Any founders pack gives you access to this particular beta. Lastly, the Discord and the forum are going to be launched this month in October, because they said that 1 week before the beta, and since the beta starts on the 4th, I'm guessing that it's still in October when we're going to have the Discord and the forum. Very nice. I'm a little bit confused around the Discord, because they said it's going to be a section of their Amazon Games Discord is going to be dedicated to Lost Ark, so I'm guessing just a few rooms for Lost Ark related things alongside their other games that they have, probably in the same Discord. Yeah, and that's about everything the October team update article mentions. Finally, some interesting news, something that gets at least my excitement up for the upcoming CBT. At least we know, we have an idea of how our Western version is shaping, and it's shaping into a lovely experience. I bet it's going to be. I really hope that Amazon Games behind the scenes is going to do some PR work to show the game to other content creators, so that they, during this CBT, can show it to their audiences. This is the one and only chance in between now and release when Lost Ark is available to be shown, right? We only have one CBT, and it's a good opportunity to really get people thinking about Lost Ark through the holiday season, which, at least for us, at least for me, is going to feel quite long in between the end of CBT and release next year at an unknown date. So I really hope that Amazon Games is going to push the game a lot more than they have so far for this CBT to other content creators. And I hope to see a lot of new faces. I wish you guys lots of love. Thank you so much for watching, as always. And I'm gonna see you really soon. I have on the 31st of October for Halloween planned episode number 4 from The Ark podcast. I really hope you're gonna join me. I really hope I'm gonna be able to stream it live. I've been working really hard in the past 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, to set up my streaming thing. I really want to start streaming because I just, you know what? I want to start streaming for myself. I don't care. I want to start streaming because I want to talk to you guys. It just makes me feel better. So because of that, I really hope you can join me for the podcast. I'm gonna be live with it, and we're gonna talk to you guys. We're gonna talk about some very interesting topics, some nice announcement, also very exciting that I will make. And that's it. I will see you guys really soon. Thank you so much for watching, and lots of love. Bye bye.